You just watched your portfolio drop 14% in a single Tuesday session, and your brain is screaming at you to click sell. That physical chest pain isn't just nerves, it's a biological override designed by millions of years of evolution to force a surrender. You aren't losing money because the market is rigged, you're losing because you are wired to panic. Here is exactly how to stop your own nervous system from sabotaging your financial future. Works better than everything else combined. So sit back, grab a cup of water, and let's get to it. Most people assume that selling at the bottom is just a simple matter of bad timing. You see a chart dip, you panic, and you sell. But it isn't just about the chart. It's about a 300 million year old evolutionary mechanism in your brain called the amygdala. In nature, if you saw your tribe running from a predator, you didn't stop to calculate the statistical probability of being eaten. You ran. You followed the group. This is called social proof. In the financial markets, when a stock crashes, your brain perceives the red candles as a literal tiger stalking you through the high grass. It isn't weakness. It isn't a lack of intelligence. It is biology working against your portfolio. Let's look at the first point, the easy win, which is the concept of the 24-hour cooling off period. The biggest mistake people make during a market crash is reacting within the first 60 seconds of seeing a loss. Research from the University of California at Berkeley suggests that peak emotional intensity during a financial loss occurs within the first 3 minutes of exposure. By enforcing a mandatory 24-hour waiting period before you can execute any trade during a drop of more than 10%, you are essentially letting your cortisol levels return to baseline. Think of it like this. My friend David was trading volatile tech stocks in the middle of a massive correction back in May 12th, 2022. He watched his account value drop by $40,000 in a single afternoon. His heart was racing, his palms were sweating, and he was ready to smash the sell button to save the last of his capital. Instead, he forced himself to walk away from his desk. He went for a long run, slept on the decision, and didn't look at his phone until the next morning. By the time he looked back, the market had rebounded by 4%. If he had sold the day before, he would have realized a permanent loss. By waiting, he kept his position. That one rule is the first layer of defense. It's accessible, it's simple, and it works immediately. Now, here is where things get interesting. Let's talk about the level up. This is where you move from basic discipline into systemic protection. You need to understand the phenomenon of loss aversion. A study conducted by Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, two of the most influential psychologists in the history of finance, found that the pain of losing is about twice as powerful as the joy of gaining. This is known as prospect theory. If you win $1,000, you feel good. But if you lose $1,000, the physiological and psychological impact is roughly equivalent to a $2,000 gain. Because of this, when your account hits a certain threshold of loss, your brain enters a state of what scientists call cognitive narrowing. You literally lose the ability to see long-term potential. You are blinded by the present pain. To counter this, you need to implement a pre-written exit policy. This isn't just a mental note. You need to write down your exit strategy while you are calm. Ideally, when the market is at all-time highs, you define your stop loss and your target profit levels months in advance. When the market dips, you aren't making a decision. You are simply following the instructions you gave your past rational self. By automating the decision, you remove the emotional brain from the driver's seat. It's like Odysseus tying himself to the mast to avoid the siren song. You know your future self will be tempted by fear, so you chain your hands in advance. If this is clicking for you, hit subscribe. I drop videos like this every week to help you master the psychological side of your life and finances. Now, let's get to the third point. Remember how I said the best one was coming? Here it is. This is the one that most professional hedge fund managers use but never tell their retail clients. It's called the inverse position sizing method. Most people size their positions based on how much they want to make. They think, if this goes up 20%, I make $10,000. But they never think about the downside impact on their nervous system. The inverse method works differently. You size your position based on the amount of loss you can handle without your heart rate increasing. Think about that for a second. If you have $10,000 in a volatile crypto coin and it drops 10%, you lose $1,000. Does that make you panic? Does that make you want to call your partner or check your phone every 5 minutes? If the answer is yes, then your position size is mathematically too high for your psychological threshold. You need to cut that position in half, or even by 3/4, until the market movement feels boring to you. I remember talking to a trader named Sarah who was managing a portfolio of 6 figures. She was constantly selling at the bottom because she was overleveraged. She was betting 2% of her total net worth on single trades. When the volatility hit, she would be physically shaking. We restructured her trades to ensure that a 15% drop in any single asset resulted in a total portfolio loss of less than 1%. The result? She stopped caring about the daily fluctuations. She stopped checking her account every hour. And because she wasn't panicking, she held her positions through the crash and caught the recovery. She turned a net loss of 12% into a net gain of 8% simply by changing her position, sizing to match her nervous system's capacity, not her greed. Let that sink in. You don't need a better trading strategy. You need a nervous system that can survive the market's natural volatility. Once you see it this way, you can't unsee it. You realize that the market isn't testing your intelligence. It's testing your ability to remain calm while everything around you is signaling danger. So there you go. 3 real ways to prevent yourself from selling at the bottom. First, implement a 24-hour cooling off period to let your amygdala reset. Second, write down your exit strategy in advance to bypass cognitive narrowing. And third, use the inverse position sizing method so that market drops are physically and mentally tolerable. That third method alone is worth more than every technical indicator you'll ever find on a chart. It changes the entire game. If you got value from this, share it with someone who needs to hear it and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'm already working on a deep dive into why we make the exact same mistakes with our personal habits, and trust me, it's even more surprising than this. See you in the next one.